Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the campus here at Bishop Guertin, home of the Lady Cardinals, where tonight we'll see this 4-4 Lady Cardinal team take on the Exeter Bluehawks. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures, as always, and I am lucky enough to be joined by the head coach for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals, Liv Orlando. Coach, the captain's meet behind us. Thanks for joining with us.
Absolutely.
Want to talk to you a little bit. We heard you missed us. We're back.
I did. I missed you guys
so
terribly.
Here we are. It's been a while, and we're going to cover tonight's game and Saturday's game against Mercy, but a lot of business to take care of here tonight. Talk to us about your team. You've had a pretty good run here the last couple of games. You come in tonight with a 4-3 record. What's been the difference from the start of the season?
Yeah, so we actually have had this conversation before, Jason, but it's tough when you're super young and you're adjusting to a different pace, a different speed of a game. And for us, the biggest kind of goal that we've been trying to accomplish really is building a consistent identity. We want to be consistent, and we've really tried to circle our identity around our defense because we feel like we are the best when we are super engaged and active defensively, and then we're able to turn that into transition and offensive buckets.
What can you tell us about this Exeter team? They're sitting at 500 right now, but a pretty formidable club in their own right. A lot of folks have contacted me today. They're going to be tuning into the highlight guy.
Yeah.
They're very interested in this game. They know about you. Maybe not so sure about this Exeter team. What do you know about them? What can you tell us?
So, funny enough, they a very talented team. I feel as though we match up pretty well against each other. Like, we have a lot of similarities. I think they've had their stretch.
Hold your mic up.
Oh, sorry. Got me? All right, I'm back in business here. But no, they're a very talented team. They have girls that are skilled 1 through 5 and can do a little bit of everything, whether it's getting downhill. They have some pretty crafty guards. They can shoot it pretty well from the outside. But we're excited. We feel like this is a good matchup, and we think it'll be a really good game tonight.
The friendly confines of the nest here, the Collegiate Dome, does this play into your favor in terms of the style of basketball you want to play defensively?
Yeah.
In terms of how you want to play maybe after a made shot or after a layup. You guys going to play some pressure defense here?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have found that offensively, at times we're getting into these scoring droughts, is what I call them.
Yeah.
And so how we get out of those best is putting the pressure on defensively, being able to turn people over and get kind of easy bunnies, because once you get those easy bunnies, those outside shots start looking a lot better than if you're just trying to generate them from a half-court offense. So definitely looking to pressure and set the tone early.
We're really looking forward to it. It's been a while since we've had.
It's been too long.
It's good to be home. It's good to be calling these games again. Liv Orlando, the head coach. Coach, I'll let you get to it. I think Brad's chomping at the bit. He's ready to get going. A Live with Liv Minute. We'll be right back with the opening tip after this. You are watching The Highlight Guy.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Steve.
Liv.
You're the best.
Good luck.
You're the best.
He's running all the way back to the left to the 5-yard line, stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play.
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. The Clippers on the low block, kick out downtown, Yahtzee. In front of the goal mouth, they jump for it. The header finds the back of the net. Hadley Camo with a spectacular play. Welcome back, everybody, to the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. You are watching the Highlight Guy live from the nest on the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. Want to welcome all of our friends from Exeter who are watching. All the Bluehawks that are going to take this one in. All of our fans from Bishop Guertin. It's been a while. Glad to be back here in the nest calling this one for you. Great pregame with Coach Liv Orlando, and was able to have a few words with head coach Kayleen Rogers from Exeter. And we're going to meet the starting lineups here in about 20 seconds. But these two teams are hovering around the middle of Division I right now. The top four really in Division I. You have to start with Bedford. You look at Londonderry. You look at Wyndham. You look at Pinkerton as kind of the cream of the crop in Division I right now. Just one loss for all of those top four teams. And then there's kind of a secondary list of teams. And you look at your Salems. You look at your Exeters. You look at your Bishop Guertins, your Concord Christians. Certainly in the mix, and a lot of folks thought that this Bishop Guertin team would be a top 5 team. They're certainly in the running to do that. This Exeter team always sends out some tough student athletes, and it should be a good one tonight. Coach Kevin Gibbs reached out to me today, Steve, but you didn't know that, and he says, "Are you guys covering the Exeter BG game?" And I said, "Yes, sir." He says, "Well, I won't be able to make it with practicing, but I'll be watching tonight on the Highlight Guy." So Coach Gibbs, a big fan of the Highlight Guy. We followed them to Wachusett High School in Massachusetts. That's the last time we were with you, watching the Bulldogs go into the Commonwealth State, picking up a huge victory against a perennial power in Massachusetts. We'll meet the visitors from Exeter. Bluehawks enter with a record of 4-4. Number 10, Lexi Rogers. Number 11 is Anna McGinnis. Getting the start, Coach Rogers. Number 12 is Jessica Mellett. Number 22 is Emma Gillis. And number 24 is senior 5'8" guard Carly Sharp. Now we will meet the Cardinals. Things are amping up here. Number 3, Kaden Ryu. Getting the start. Number 11, Stalia Drapo, 5'10" junior forward. Maddie Long, number 2, another junior guard. And at 5'8", Holly Dufo, the sharpshooter. Number 23, another sophomore guard. And rounding out the starting 5 is Laura Marino, 5'10" forward. We'll take this timeout for the national anthem. We'll be right back with the opening tip after this. You are watching live on the Highlight Guy. All right, the national anthem is in the books. A little cross up there. Someone didn't get the memo. We thought we were gonna get some singing and some musical accompaniment, but the anthem is in the books. It's been a busy week here. We have a new president that was sworn in this week. Cold temperatures all across New England. And last time we spoke, the fires in California were still rearing their ugly head. Certainly want to send our thoughts and prayers out to those folks who are having to rebuild. And here in New Hampshire, it's been a couple of -8, -7 days in terms of temperatures. It's been very, very cold. I got my Carhartt stuff on. There's two types of people, Steve, that wear Carhartt. We'll talk about that in a minute. I got a theory on that. Tip is won by Exeter. I know the Exeter folks are chomping at the bit to see what I'm going to say next. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession will go to the Cardinals. They had something brewing there on that tip. Did Exeter. And the Cardinals got a wing in there, tipped it out. It bounced off a Bluehawk wing, and the Birds go back at it. Nice pick. Oh, she had an easy look at the cup if she had taken it, but Drapo kicked it back out. Finds its way across to Marino. A little ball fake back up to Drapo. Pivots on the right foot. Nice shot fake there. Cardinals showing good patience. Dufo's not shy. And she knocks one down for a Yahtzee. And here comes the pressure from Guertin. And I think we're going to get a foul called here. We are. It's going to be on Laura Marino. That's her first and the team's first. A reminder to all those folks watching, if you're not familiar with NFHS basketball, it's the 1st to 5, just like the collegiate game. And we're going to get a shove there. And I think Marino is going to pick up her second unless they give it to Dufo. It does go against Dufo. So 2 fouls very far away from the bucket. Cards will keep the pressure on. Here comes the double team. The Bluehawks reverse it. Oh, no travel there. Fortunate. Good body control going over the top, trying to get that rebound, but couldn't do it. Back the other way come the Cards. Left-hand dribble up top. Little ball fake. Back around it goes. Up top of the key. Downtown. No. Backboard. Rebound goes to Gillis, and she'll run. Nice bounce pass across the way to Sherp. Couldn't get it to go. Following it there was Gillis, and she got a good look at it. Good job on the offensive glass by the Bluehawks as they are imposing their will. Rebounding the ball, heading to the line will be Carly Sherp, the 5'8" senior guard, will head to the line for 2. And don't look now. But that's 2 quick fouls on Marino, so coach will go to the bench. She'll come to the bench, and Gallagher will get her first action. 1 out of 1, make that 2 out of 2 as Sherp knocks it down, and the lead for Guertin is down to 1 point. 3-2. Ball comes to the right. Cards set up in their offense. Gallagher got it over the top. Good job of setting picks. Got to get out of that key. Dufo's not shy. Yahtzee! And another 3-bagger. Here comes the pressure. Exeter doing a good job of reversing the floor. Nice pass across the way and a good make by Sherp, and she's got 4. Early going here. Exeter has solved the pressure. Nice job in the half court by the Cards. Gallagher couldn't get it to go. It was a good look. I like the attacking of the paint. Got to get back in transition. Defense, little jump shot is around and no good. Gallagher cleared the boards, and Dufo will run. Try skipping it across the way. It was intercepted by Sherp. She'll fall out of bounds. Good hustle play there. And she will head to the bench. We'll have a timeout called by the Cardinals, a 30-second variety, so it is a back-and-forth game thus far, 6-4. Cardinals in the early going as they talk things over. I'm sure Coach wants to talk about
the pressure and the transition defense and what they need to do in terms of not fouling so far from the basket. You love that good aggressive play, but you don't want to get some cheap ones. So it'll be Cardinal ball. It was good hustle play by Carly Sherp, the senior, just checked out. And I believe Emmy Kays, a sophomore guard, has checked in for the first time for Exeter. Liu to do the honors. Ball comes in bounds. And now the Cardinals in their offensive set. Flashing through the paint, nothing there. Good pickup high. Dufo, runner, kick out, downtown, in and out. And the Bluehawks will run. And this time you can see that the Cardinals did get back, but they still didn't have enough pressure back as Melik knocks in a two-pointer. We're locked up at 6. Bounce pass into the corner. Into the paint against 3 players. Ball was stripped from Gallagher, and the Bluehawks again will run. We're going to get an offensive foul called. And I actually quickly looked at Coach Rogers from Exeter. She thought it was a blocking call. She was clapping her hands and then kind of gave the, wait, what happened? It must have been a forearm shove as number 11, Anna McGinnis, was going to the cup. I must admit I was in that same boat. Cardinals now in the half court. Dufo had a look, drive the baseline. She was triple teamed. Nice pull up in the paint. Going to get hacked in the act. I don't know if they're going to call it on the floor. I think they're saying no shot. So Drapo had a good look at it. That's going to be Kay's first personal foul, the team's second. Good inbound play for Dufo, top of the key. Got it back over. And Drapo taking matters into her own hands. Good ball movement. They are content with just kind of sticking around that three-point line. Dufo again downtown. No. Ball bounces around like a pinball, and coming away with it is Melik. Melik got it over the top. This is Kays. Underneath it goes. Leather souffle, but there to clean up the mess on the glass was number 22, Emma Gillis. And now the Bluehawks enjoying their first lead of the night at 8-6. Everything that we thought this game would be. Back and forth action between these two teams. Recently checked in number 24, Jazz Rosario. And that was a downtown look. That was no good. And Exeter winning the battle on the boards. And Gallagher comes way out towards half court and commits a cheap one. That'll be her first, but more importantly, that's the 4th team foul. Gillis will check out, and the senior Carly Sherp will check back in for the Bluehawks. She'll do the honors right in front of the Guertin bench. 4:04 to go here in the first frame. 8-6 Bluehawks. Ball comes over the top to Rogers. Rogers bounce passing back to the senior Sherp. And now into the corner it goes. Now the low block. Little two-player game. It went off the feet of Kays, so it'll be Guertin ball. The Bluehawks will retreat and set up defensively. And they're going to into man defense here. Rosario got it over the top. And that's Ayla Regan, the lone senior for the Cardinals, who's recently checked in. Penetrating up with the left. Ball gets blocked there to clean it up. Couldn't get it to go. Was Gallagher. So Rosario had a good look through the paint. Gallagher followed it up, tried to put the follow-up back in. It was knocked out on Exeter, so Cards will keep possession. Inbounded, way up top. Regan, bounce pass, now get it over to Drapo. Drapo, downtown Regan, no. And it's one of those situations where live by the 3, die by the 3. You've had some good looks underneath. And you've also had some good looks down low. Oh, nice play underneath there. And the Bluehawks are very content to get the 2-point buckets as they're winning the rebounding battle. And now they steal the ball back. The other way comes McGinnis. Anna, 1-2, up and in. And McGinnis has 4. They've now doubled up the Cardinals 12-6. They go to the low block. Drapo, spin move in the paint, and a pretty move there. I'd like to see them do that all night. I'm sure that's what Coach Orlando's telling the troops. Keep pounding the paint. 2:38 to go. Downtown. Yahtzee. And a three-point bomb by Lexi Rogers as the 5'7" sophomore guard gets onto the scoring page. 15-8, 7-point Exeter advantage. Pretty good game thus far. And if you're watching, a couple of turnovers here. The difference in the game right now is the work being done on the glass by this Exeter Bluehawk team. They're getting out in transition. They're finding some open passes underneath, and they're making their layups. And that right now really is the difference. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures, and that gives us a chance to talk about Carhartt. I know you were interested. Two types of people. It's cold out. It's a nice Carhartt sweatshirt I got on. Very warm, but the first type of person that wears the Carhartt is the person that, they actually do the work out on the farms or, the hard, difficult outdoor work or construction and so forth. Then there's the people that wear it that want to be like those people that wear it, like me, right? But, yeah, it's been brutally cold here in New Hampshire. And it's warm, though, here in the gym as we take a look at, we got two seniors listed here for the Cardinals. One is manager Lex Weed, and the second is Ayla Regan, who we've called a couple of times here tonight. So a very young Cardinal team, as Coach Orlando alluded to in the beginning of this one, still trying to find those mix-ups and those matchups and what groups work better together, and still trying to get that timing down. They've had a good run of it lately. Nice spin move there. Kick out. Gallagher. She'll drive the paint and finish. And that's a nice 1-2 punch there between Gallagher and Drapo. They can do that all night. Downtown. Back iron, no. Dufo's got the rebound and just kind of throws it up there. Fortunate to come away with it. Drapo, using all of her skills, brings the ball over the half-court line. Nice crossover there. Regan goes up. Can't get it to go, but she gets hacked, and she's going to head to the line for two. 15-10. Cardinals are down by 5. Heading to the line is Regan for two. And she knocks down the first. She'll get a second. A couple of Bluehawks check in. And one Cardinal enters the game. Again, they're just trying to find those matchups, those lineups that work best for them. Back iron, no. Rebound, and a nice job on the glass there. Cards keep possession. Dufo. Kick back around. Gallagher, they'll take it into the paint. Spin move off the glass. Everything but in. You got to like the look. You got to like the message there. We're going to try to pound the paint. And unfortunately for the Cardinals, nobody there to check Gillis as she just kind of waltzed her way into the paint unchecked. Lead back up to 6. Ball moving around the perimeter. This is Rosario at the elbow. Skip pass to Regan. And the Cards will reset. Crossover, dribble, kick out. Gallagher will run through the paint. Runner in the lane. Too much mustard on that hot dog. But again, a good look. Gallagher going to be careful there that she doesn't get called for a cheap one far away from the bucket. Good help defense. And now the Cards find themselves not covering that downtown shot. Another rebound. And we're going to get a travel call there by Gillis. So seemingly the Cardinals getting caught out of position on that three-point shot. And I'm sure coach wants them to get a little more aggressive on the glass. Can't be giving up second and third opportunities, this Exeter team, because they are making their shots. 17-11. Exeter by 6. Ball being worked around the perimeter by the Cardinals. Taking their time. Regan's not shy. In and out. So again, another missed three-point opportunity. It was a good look, but really been the difference. Exeter has been okay with the 2-point shot. Good help defense. Skip pass across the way. Oh, a travel call there, and that was a situation where Hannah Outhouse, the 5'8" senior forward, just got caught dragging that pivot foot just a smidge. That's a word, right, Steve? Smidge? They can use that? All right. The highlight guy, Steve Cody, always travels with his dictionary and thesaurus for cases like this. That's his light reading. Cardinals in the half court. 5 seconds, 4 on the clock. No travel call. Downtown, back iron. We'll head to the end of the first quarter. Your score, 17-11. Cardinals find themselves down by 6. They've had some good looks. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back with second quarter action after this. Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area.
All right, welcome back to the Nest. It is 17-11. Exeter with the early 6-point lead. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving picture. Picture, singular? There's only one picture up there, so I guess so. So the Cardinals will do the honors. That's Baker. She inbounds the ball, comes across the way, downtown, 3-point shot, Yahtzee, and a make for Ryu. She's in the books. The lead is now 3. Pressure coming again from the Cards. 3-on-2 opportunity. Nice unselfish pass, and an easy make there in transition as Mellick was the recipient of that fine pass. Now the Cardinals operating. Again, the lead is 3 as a couple more Cardinals check in and 2 check out. So Coach Orlando going to the bench early and often, trying to find those rotational pieces. And it has become a Cardinal bench that's extremely deep. Rosario to the right side. She'll reverse. Marked up closely. Nice pick on ball. Kicked out there. And a lot of play from beyond the 3-point stripe. Looking for a backdoor cutter. Couldn't get it. Rosario finds herself in trouble. Was able to get it out to Ryu, and they will reset the scene. Baseline, dribble drive, runner in the lane. Pretty teardrop shot right there. And 4 points in the book there. Downtown, 3-point attempt, the rainmaker, and a Yahtzee. Jessica Mellick making it rain here in the gym. One dribble, pop, shot, side iron, another rebound for the Bluehawks. This is Gillis, and she'll run. Chant of defense coming from the Guertin bench. Nice job by Gallagher. She'll run. 3-on-2 opportunity. She's the trailer. Got it back. Knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it'll stay Cardinal ball. K's for the Bluehawks. And Marino with the 2 fouls for the Cardinals will check back in. The top it comes now. Drapo. They'll reset the scene. Ryu, top of the key. She'll come to the right and find Marino. Marino looking for help. They won't come out against her. They'll let her take that shot. We've seen her knock that down before. Little jump stop. Runner, pretty move. Dalia Drapo. You have to believe that she could have her way with that move all night long if they wanted to. 2-point extra advantage. The trap came down in the corner. Hit it off a Cardinal shoe. Talon? Is it a talon? Cardinals don't have talons, do they? All right, email the highlight guy. Let us know. Maybe it is. Over the top now. I'm going to do better at learning my birds, Steve. Right hand dribble, right side. Kick out into the corner. Good rotation. They skip it. Nice ball fake. Exeter very quick to reverse it. Downtown, no. Rebound. Good position there on the glass. She won't get credit for the rebound, but Ryu was in the right place. Nice job on the box out. Jazz now looking for help. She'll run into the key and a pretty floater there in the lane. And Rosario is in the books. We are locked up at 22. 5:01 to go here in the first half. We're going to get a timeout called by Coach Rogers, and a good one, because it looked like Lexi Rogers almost dragged her pivot foot there. 4:59 remaining. I got scolded today, folks. I didn't bring my reeds. I know. I got my wrist slapped today. But check out Bouvier Prepare. Bouvier Prepare. If you're looking to play sports in college, Bouvier Prepare can help you. In that regard, check them out, Bouvier, prepare.com. If you are looking to buy or sell real estate, Keller Williams and Deb Cody. You saw that commercial. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. That's the big one. That's the most important one. Steve just kind of showed me that one. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can know when all of these games will be on and just what we're doing next. I'm sure you're as curious as the next person. Nice defense employed there down on the baseline by Jazz. Ball will go out of bounds, and the Bluehawks will take possession. They'll fall back defensively. They won't guard the inbound pass. They'll kind of pack it in defensively. Return pass, and that's just a great job of recognizing the defense and a nice knockdown. You could see that developing as Jess Mellick knocked one down from the foul line extended. Rosario barking out the offensive motion. Up top it comes now. Right pivot foot. Ryu. She's not shy. She didn't call glass, so it wouldn't have counted. Well, of course it would have, but you get the point. A little runner in the lane of her own, and a pretty move there by McGinnis. And suddenly, the Bluehawks back up by 4. Would love to see them start pounding that paint again, but both Gallagher and Drapo out of the game. A little leather souffle there. Banished from the kingdom of hardwood is Rosario. Emmy Kays is a busy young lady. She'll check in again tonight as Carly Sherp will get another break. Rosario to do the honors on the Cardinal R. Top it comes to Dufo, and they'll reset the scene. Oh, there's Drapo. I missed her. There it was. So she was in the game. Counting, never my strong point. Numbers, Steve, numbers. Back the other way comes Gillis. Nice pass, and they are just finding Mellick for some good looks. She couldn't knock that little mid-range jumper down, and going to be a cheap one called there. And I think that is going to go against number 22, Emma Gillis. Is either I haven't put it on the board yet, or I just missed it, which is a possibility as well. Could have also gone to Lexi Rogers, number 10. We'll go with Lexi. Oh, they call a travel on Drapo, and she started to do that spin move, and a good job of getting the body on her by Gillis, and she kind of dragged that pivot foot before she kicked it out. 3:30 to go before the half. 26-22 Bluehawks. This game's been all that and a bag of chips thus far. Two very good, evenly matched teams going at it here. Downtown, way downtown. Air ball there. May have got a bottom of the backboard as Marino came away with that board. Ryu got it out to Drapo, back to Marino. Into the key she goes. She'll kick it out. Downtown, Yahtzee. And a three-point bomb made by Caden Ryu. That's her second three-pointer of the game. She has 6. Guertin down by 1. A little 1-3-1 zone being employed. Here comes your trap on the baseline. And they reverse it quickly, and they find the one player that's been killing the Cardinals all night. That's number 12, Jessica Mellick. And you got to find 12. Got to know where that young lady is. She has 9 points here in the second quarter, 11 all told. Drapo downtown. A little too hard. It goes off the top of the backboard. Possession will go to the Bluehawks. McGinnis will come in, and Mellick will get a well-deserved break. She has been lights out here in the second quarter. Guertin just not finding Mellick. They're going to have to know where she is in the second half. Downtown, back iron, no. Good rebound there by Marino. Battle 2 Bluehawks for that one. And back the other way comes Ryu. Found Dufo, and now back up top. Drapo needs help. She lost her dribble there. Rosario, back around it goes. Marino now. All 5 Cardinals have touched it in this possession. Nice move there, and a good job of not pushing that forearm. You'll watch that replay back on the highlight guy. And again, a little transition issue there for the Cards. They're fortunate that no points on that particular play, but Gillis came away with it and made him pay. So trying to recover and giving up a shot that you can't. Little set shot in the key and in. The lefty jumper from the paint from Jazz Rosario. She'll head to the line. 1:21 to go. Rosario with an opportunity to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way here. Eerily quiet. The lefty completes it. Speaking of Carhartt, Steve, we got to get some Track Supply Company, some Track Supply gear, man. There's some good stuff in there. I don't know what half of it is, but it looks good. Marino, spin move, kick out, Jazz, baseline. Circumnavigating the globe now are the Cardinals in their offensive set. Drapo took a dribble and stopped. Nice job by the Cards, showing good patience. 45 seconds to go. Into the corner, downtown. No, may have grazed the net. And back the other way come the Bluehawks. They'll get into their set quickly. Downtown, three-point attempt. Side iron, no, more like front iron. Rosario will run, being pestered there by 3 Bluehawks in different layers. Dufo nearly had it stolen. I think it's going to go out on Rosario. So good hustle defensively by the Bluehawks. In my more athletic days, I probably would have jumped up and gotten that ball, but I'm nursing a calf injury that I got at Wachusett High School, Steve. You know, I got it. I fell up the bleachers at the end of the game. Not my finest moment. The Bluehawks now with 11 seconds to go. A jump ball call? Yes, it is. And a good job of getting her wings in there was Holly Dufo. So we'll see if Exeter sets up for one final play. Got to get it in, and they do. Little delay in there, and I'm going to say they got her on the arm, and Marino can't believe it. That's going to be her third personal And it is going to send Melick to the line. Nicole, the 5'9" junior guard. Knocks down the first. She'll get a second. A couple of cards will check in. One Bluehawk as Nicole will get one more shot with 6.9 seconds to go before the half. Nicole goes 2 for 2. And the cards will come. Oh, very fortunate there. And the turnover, unforced error committed will give Exeter one more shot at it. 1.7 to go. Top of the key. Jumper. Front iron. No. It was a good look. We'll head to the half. The Bluehawks up 33-28. We'll be right back with second half action here on the Highlight Guy. Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The Highlight Guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Welcome back to the Nest here on the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. You are watching the highlight guy, Jason Roby, Steve Cody, and a cast of thousands out in the van, production van. And it was a good first half. 33-28 is the score on the board. And it was a 2-point advantage for Exeter at the end of one. And now a 5-point advantage heading into the third quarter. Before we get started, want to send our well wishes out to Pete Johnson, National ETV's Pete Johnson, the executive producer over there. We've worked with a bunch of times. Love Pete and the entire crew over there at National ETV. He's recovering at home from a little fall that he had. And Pete, want to wish you well and on the fast road to recovery. We're thinking of you here at the highlight guy. Exeter sets up in the half court, trying to add to their 5-point lead. Little run is challenged there at the lane by Marino, but a great make by Anna McGinnis, and she gets things started here in the third frame. 7-point Blue Hawk lead. Drapo, kick out, downtown. Yahtzee, and a knockdown by Caden Ryu. And here comes the pressure. I apologize, folks. I'm fighting a cold off here I had the last week. So any coughing that you get is for that very reason. Travel called in the paint. Turnover by McGinnis and the Bluehawks, and they'll fall back on the defensive side of things. Cardinals trying to get this down to a one-possession game. They're down by 4 now. Into the paint, and a nice look. And again, they've had that play a couple of times. And Drapo now has 6, and you have to believe if they just feed Thalia down in that low block, she can make some things happen. Gillis thought about it. Side iron, no. Another offensive rebound for the Bluehawks. Little Kobe fadeaway, and a pretty make there by Anna McGinnis, and she has all 4 of the Bluehawks points here in the third quarter. Second quarter belonged to Jess Mellick. She had 9 for the Bluehawks. Marino looking for help. Doesn't waste the dribble. Dufo way downtown from the top of the key. Yahtzee! Dufo making it rain here at the Nest. Quickly back the other way come the Bluehawks. Front iron, another offensive rebound. Good job on the glass, too hard. And Drapo comes away with it, and she gets hacked in the act. So that foul will go against number 12, Mellick. And a couple of Bluehawks will check in Sharp and Kays. Or rather, just one of them. There was a coach conversation being had over here in front of us, and getting a break will be Gillis. This is Maddie Long. Got it over across the way to Ryu. Now back up top to Marino. Long went all the way around for that one. They leave all alone at top of the key. Yahtzee for Dufo. And Exeter lost Dufo just like the Cardinals lost Mellick in that second quarter. And that one stolen by Marino. Stuck her knee out in front. Drapo running. Kick out. Downtown. Yahtzee. And it's a Boston 3-party here. Although we're in Nashua, but we're close. Southern part of the state. 30-second timeout coming for the Bluehawks as don't look now. The Cardinals have gone on a nice little run here. They find themselves up 42-37. You're watching here on the highlight guy, Jason Roby, calling the action for you. Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures, and these two teams going back and forth. It was a tight first half, excuse me, as both teams exchanged the lead. But here in the third quarter, 4 triples by the Cardinals, 2 by Ryu and 2 by Dufo, and a Drapo deuce has given the Cardinals back the lead. 15-point third quarter so far to 4 points for the Bluehawks. They'll make that 14 points thus far for the Cardinals. So Nicole Mellick trying to check in. It looks like Jessica Mellick will come back. So, much ado about nothing. Bluehawks operate in the half court. They'll clear the lane, and block shot went out of bounds, but good help defensively. The Bluehawks cleared the lane out, and it was a dribble drive penetrate. Good help defense came across the way. Exeter will keep possession. Stay with the highlight guy. We'll be back here on Saturday afternoon for 2:30 game. Downtown, they didn't account for that picket fence that was set up at the top of the key. Little Jimmy Chitwood reference there from Hoosiers. No call as two bodies hit the floor, and back the other way come the Bluehawks. Transition defense once again rearing its ugly head there for the Cardinals. They're fortunate that Exeter just threw it a little too high. And a timeout, full timeout called. So just the one timeout, or rather one foul for the Bluehawks. We're almost halfway through this quarter, and no fouls for the Cardinals. Of course, I just put the jinx on us, Steve. Now we're going to have a plethora of fouls forthcoming. I just wanted to use the word plethora. Apologize for my my voice here, usually very nasally. Now you mix that in with a scratchy throat. That always makes for a great combination here on the highlight guy. Nice crowd on hand here for Thursday night. Cardinals trying to get to 5-3, and Exeter trying to get a game over 500 at 5-4. Exeter will fall back defensively. Caden Ryu will bring the ball up over the beak of the Cardinal. Well, this is Caden, rather. Into the corner, Dufo, no. Rebound goes high into the sky, and they're going to say it went off of, it was either Marino or Drapo, but Coach Orlando was pointing the other way, and a steal there by Marino. Chance for the Cardinals to come away with some free points here. Ryu back up top, Drapo into the corner now. Nice dribble drive of the elbow, pick on ball, midline jumper, no. And almost another steal from the pressure by Marino. Bluehawks in transition, downtown, long two is no good. Marino gets the rebound, and she'll get fouled. And that one is going to be on Nicole Mellick. That's her first personal. Once again, the Bluehawks will fall back into their half-court defense. Doing the honors here is Maddie Long. Gave it up. Dufo back to Long. Now in it goes to Drapo. One dribble and stops. Good defense here by the Bluehawks. Ryu skips it across the way. Dufo at the elbow. Needs help. Finds Marino. Marino's not shy. Downtown and a Yahtzee. So it was a good defensive possession until Marino knocks down the triple. Skip pass. Marino tried to steal that one. Good help defense by Drapo. Back iron, no. Exeter quickly gets back. Long, right-hand dribble, being checked by McGinnis. Drapo now from her triple threat gets it across the way. Ryu. Marino again, downtown. They don't check her. They are leaving the BG sharpshooters wide open on the perimeter, and this time they're making them pay. Marino with the last six. Side iron on that three-point attempt is no good. Battle for the rebound will go to Mellick. Foul, I believe, is going to go against Marino, and I think that's going to be her fourth. So Marino with the last 6 points for the Cardinals will head to the bench. Gallagher will take her place. She's met there by her teammates. It's now an 11-point Cardinal advantage. And we're going to get a full timeout here called by Coach Rogers and the Exeter Bluehawks. 2:57 to go in the third frame. Count them, 6 triples by the Cardinals in this third quarter to go along with a Thalia Drapo 2-pointer. And that is the difference right here. Meanwhile, for the Bluehawks, they've come out cold as Anna McGinnis had the first 4 points for Exeter in the third quarter, and that's been it thus far to give you your 11-point difference. Of course, all of my numbers are unofficial. They're officially unofficial. And my book actually was off by 1 point. I believe I had Exeter with 1 more point. And as we said earlier, we'd love Drapo to just keep looking at the basket, keep going to the hoop. One thing you have to wonder is, you watch this Guertin team, when they miss a shot, it's probably better to just play man defense instead of trying to get back into that 1-3-1 defense. Just one man's observation. Downtown missed there, and grabbing the make was Caden Ryu. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Brad Craik, who happens to be watching the game tonight on the Highlight Guy. You'll see Brad back up here in the booth at some point in the near future. Good pressure defense. Nice little give and go. Pull-up jumper falls short. Mistime jump by Drapo, and Bluehawks will run in transition. This time, Cardinals getting back and too aggressive on the wings, as it looks like Dufo going to get called for her second personal to go along with her 12 points. Checking out will be Maddie Long for the Cardinals, and Ayla Regan will come back in, the lone senior player for the Cards. Nice spin move forced outside downtown. Yahtzee. So Jessica Mellick has her first bucket of the third quarter, and it's a 3-pointer. Double team was coming. Baseline was shut off. Cards have numbers. Nice little pass inside. Couldn't get it to go. Reverse layup. Looky what I can do, says Drapo. And what I like there, you're going to watch that back on the highlight guy. I'll talk about it on the next. Oh, anything you can do, I can do better is going in for the reverse is Emma Gillis. Back and forth we go. 8-point Cardinal advantage. Dufo. Yahtzee. And now the coaches for the Cardinals imploring them to play some defense here. Need a stop defensively. Got to get active hands. In the corner, left all alone. Yahtzee. They're going to have to bring NASA in to run the scoreboard. 1:09 to go in the third quarter. A little pull-up jumper. No. Rebound falls into the hands of Sharp, and back the other way come the Bluehawks. Still an 8-point advantage. They found Mellick that time. Got to be careful. The little runner in the lane. No. Rebound Gallagher. She'll throw it up. Regan coming on the fast break. Doesn't have the numbers. They'll reset, finding Gallagher on the trailer. Regan, downtown. Oh, place would have come unglued had that gone down. Back the other way come the Bluehawks. Cardinals don't get back in transition, and that was Anna McGinnis running that one down. And I don't think there was a timeout call. Maybe not sure what that one is. So maybe it was a delay of game, potentially. Not sure if it was called officially. So 53-47, 6-point Cardinal advantage. What a third quarter it has been. Cardinals battling back from that halftime deficit. find themselves up 11 and battling back are the Bluehawks. Good quick wing tip there by number 10, Lexi Rogers. Cards will keep possession. Again, no shot clock here in the state of New Hampshire. I believe there are 27 states that actually employ a shot clock at the high school level. A little cocktail trivia there for you. Regan, kick out. Drapo, 7 seconds to go, and was looking for the return pass. Back to Regan, and it went off her wings. 5 seconds to go. Here comes the full court pressure. We'll see how they fall back. They're going to send the home run pass. No. 4, 3, 2. Runner good if it goes. No. And it was a good look there. Wow. What an exciting third quarter, and that's going to set us up for an even better fourth frame as we'll head to the last timeout before the fourth starts. It's a 53-47 Cardinal advantage. It was a 3-point barrage by BG as they hit 7, count them, 7 triples to go along with 4 Thalia Drapo points. And if you're BG, you've got to be cognizant, got to be aware. You've got to stop the ball. Can't let them get going in transition. That is the one thing that Guertin has had a little bit of trouble getting back on. And what happens is you get back late and they create easy looks at the bucket. Want to remind you all to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, hit all kinds of like buttons, whatever there is to do there. Leave us some nice comments. Happy to be bringing you the best in NHIAA and Massachusetts basketball as well. Hey, we're even going to cover a Connecticut team this Saturday. So please be sure to tune into the highlight guy. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Nice little roll to the cup. And Regan finds Gallagher. Back the other way come the Bluehawks. Fast. They get the ball in quickly. That one went off the calf of Sharp. Unforced error on that turnover there. Downtown, Dufo's not shy. Front iron, no. And another rebound and a cheap one called about 90 feet from the cup. That one's going to go against Gallagher. That's just her second, team's first. And again, the Cardinals employing some full court pressure. Man-to-man pressure here. Little reach in there by Dufo, knocks the ball away, but Drapo tried to go over the top and had her pass knocked away. And we're going to get a forearm shiver. And I think it's going to go against Ayla, and it is. That'll be Regan's first personal. 7:16 to go here. Little fadeaway and a pretty make there by Anna McGinnis. Smooth. Regan, top of the key, skips it over to Drapo. She'll pivot, take a dribble. Nice defense, spin move. Double team comes. It matters not, my friends. As Drapo knocks down a little jumper in the paint, she'll get a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Thalia has 10, going for point number 11, trying to match her jersey. And McGillis getting ready to check back in for the Bluehawks. Drapo completes the three-point play. Got to get it in, and they do. Steal there, near steal, and now the numbers for the Bluehawks have 4-on-1. Pretty unselfish play there as Rogers makes the Cards pay. Downtown Regan, no, another rebound. Good job on the glass by Mellick. Back the other way come the Bluehawks. Bounce pass, corner, downtown, no, but another rebound. Maybe got a piece of it there, unsure. Cards have the numbers now, 3-on-2. Gallagher forces one in. Great control there by Dufo. And she has 17. Bluehawks now operating in the half court. Downtown, way downtown. Back iron, long rebounds. Cardinals got to take their time here. The lead is back up to 9. Nice defense being employed here by the Bluehawks. Back up top it comes. A little matchup defense. Drapo right to the cup. Can't get it to go. They had to be careful there. Didn't want to pick up a foul. Got to come away with a make. A long two-pointer is up and good by Carly Sherp, and that's her first bucket since the first quarter. And the senior has 6. Gallagher back up top now to Regan. Oh, Regan gets hammered. Just a little bit. 10 on 10 there. And that's going to be Lexi Rogers' 3rd foul, I believe. So we'll see Nicole Mellick check in, as well as, I believe that was Emmy Case that came in. And checking in also will be Liv Baker. Baker coming over to help out on the inbound, and now she'll haven't put it in play yet. All right, here we go. Into the backcourt it comes. Caden Ryu will set the scene. Regan now up top to Marino. Around it comes. Downtown in the flow, in the transition, and the Yahtzee for Ryu. Ooh, and a little blocking foul here. Good sportsmanship shown there as there was a collision, and Sherp helped up Regan. As it is, the foul will go against Regan. That'll be Bookhazer for 1. Lead back up to double digits. It's 10. Ball gets poked away, and Baker gets hammered. And the foul over the top, it's going to be McGinnis called for the personal. If Baker was able to turn, she had a streaking teammate at the cup, but hard to do when you're surrounded by all those wings. Liv Baker to do the honors. Going to need some help. And there's just all kinds of physical play. A little back and forth. Little. All right. Gamesmanship. Good physical play. Much ado about nothing. Regan. Marino. Onto the low block, and oh, it was a good look. Nice job by Baker on the glass, and she gets harassed, loses the handle. Baseball pass all the way down to the end, and another foul there, and I think that's going to go against Regan, and it does. And just Exeter getting on their Pontiac and riding on that turnover there, beating the Cardinals down the floor. As knocking down the first as Carly Sherp will get a second. Trying to make her scoring line identical to the first quarter, and she does. Back the other way now comes Regan. Ball up top to Marino. Marino circumnavigating the globe. Dufo, kick out pass. Regan's not shy. No. Not enough arc on that one. Was more of a line drive effort, but Marino on the glass keeps the possession alive. Regan with another shot at it. This time she'll take it to the cup and finish strong. Good determination by the senior. And again, the Cardinals getting beat in transition. Fortunate there as Regan came away with the rebound. She'll need help. She'll find it in Marino. A little back and forth game. They have Emma Keys running back and forth on it. Baker, left-hand dribble. The double team came. She kicked it out. They'll reset. Little delay. Skip pass. Downtown, side iron, no. Good box out. And I think that one is going to go, I think it's going to go against Baker. Yeah, it is. As she was trying to go over the top, she was really boxed out well there on that effort. Didn't quite catch the Exeter Bluehawk number, but you'll watch that one back on the highlight guy, and that's textbook. That's how you box out. Those are things you work on day one in your drills and your practices, and you just keep repeating it time after time. And as a result, that's 5 fouls. And so for the remainder of this game, the final 3 minutes and 38 seconds, any foul against the Cardinals will send the Bluehawks to the line. Gillis front irons the first. And the answer to the trivia question was, it was Emma Gillis that did the boxing out because she is now on the free throw line. Gillis 1 out of 2. He has 9 points. Now the full court pressure comes from Exeter. A little crossover dribble. They get it to Drapo. She'll set the scene. Up top now to Ryu. Needs some help. Finds it in Regan. Marino. Back around it goes. Cardinals. Anybody's touching the ball in this possession. Trying to get a good look. Good patience by the Cardinal offense. Nice job underneath to Marino. She'll take it back out. Pretty bounce pass. Finding her teammate streaking through the key. And that's Caden Ryu on the receiving end of that Marino pass. But again, beaten in transition. Fortunate. The long arm of the law getting involved there. And a cheap one. And you see here, if you look at the numbers, you see one Cardinal guarded by 3 Bluehawks 90 feet from the hoop. And so that'll be a foul. I believe it was against MEK's. 11-point advantage for the Cardinals. 2:44 to go in regulation here. It's been a game of runs. And, and another reach in there, and that was a definite foul as number 22, Emma Gillis, was trying to steal Marino's wallet on that one. And that now is the 5th team foul against the Bluehawks. So Marino is going to head to the line. And he gets eerily quiet. And not a bad foul for Gillis because that's just her first foul. And you want to take your chance and make Marino score from the free throw line. And she makes you pay. Sophomore forward drops in one. We're going to get a timeout here. 2:37 to go. 1 free throw forthcoming. It's a full timeout. 68-56. The final 2:37 of regulation coming in this one. It is going to be a flourish. Something tells me both of these teams exchanging knockout blows. Back and forth they go. Bishop Guertin, the beneficiary of several three-point makes. It's been a transition team in Exeter. They've beaten the Cardinals down the floor on numerous occasions here. So really the difference in this one has just been the Cardinals' ability to knock down the three-point shot. And as we take a look at the ledger here, 12, count them, 12 three-pointers so far for the Cardinals. So 36 of your 68 points have come from beyond the three-point line. But you can also see the Cardinals start to use that inside game as well, which you like, because they have the players that can go to the cup. Marino, last we left you, was on the line. She was 1 out of 2, trying to go 2 for 2 on this trip. She's got 7, going for 8. That Rainmaker hits the front of the rim, 50% on that trip. Back the other way comes Mellick, right-hand dribble. Delay, kick out, and we're going to get a foul call here. And it's going to go against number 11, Drapo. I believe it's on Thalia. I thought they said Thalia Drapo. She's not on the scoreboard, but she is in the game, so that'll be Thalia's first. And heading to the line is Nicole Mellick, the junior. Calmly knocks down the first. She'll get a second. And Baker will check back in for, or rather Maddie Long, will check back in for Marino. Nicole Mellick will get a second free throw. In and out, but an offensive rebound. Pull-up jumper, no. Good job on the glass by Regan. Cardinals just got to be careful turning the ball over, and now coming away with it is Ryu. She finds her open teammate Long. Long, leather souffle. It was followed up by Drapo, and she kicked it out instead of going right to the hole. 2:09 to go now. Being harassed is Ryu. Gave it up to Long, and another foul called away from the cup by Emma Gillis, and that will put Long at the free throw line. 16 fouls against the Bluehawks, 5 against the Cards. I haven't put it up there yet, but fairly certain it is the case. Release, rotation, splash for Dufo. She'll get a second. We'll have all the rundown on points for you officially. As I mentioned earlier, my book was 1 point off. First time this year, Steve, my book has been off by a point. I could lie. I could say I've been perfect, but that wouldn't be the case. 1 out of 2 that time at the free throw line. Thrown up, no good. Trying to go for the board there. Couldn't get it. Oh, the runner, good if it goes. No, and I think that one is going to go against Caden. No, they're going to say it goes against Dufo. So I believe that is Holly's third, and it is, to go with her 18 points. So now at the line will be Carly Sharp. If she knocks down the first, she'll get a second. No good, but another rebound by the Bluehawks. Chance to come away with more points on this possession. Get out of my kitchen. Good spin move. Cards don't have the numbers. We'll see what they do. And just aggressive defense by the Bluehawks. They are content with trying to go for the steal, giving up the free throw opportunity, make the Cards earn it from the line. And the chance to do that on this trip will be Caden Ryu. Back irons the first, no good. Melick will check back in for the Bluehawks. Gallagher enters the game for the Cards. Around it goes, and good on the second for Ryu, rather. Maggie, nice job cutting off the baseline. Foul line jumper up and good. And again, they just lose Melick in the half court. She makes him pay, although not as much as she did in that second quarter. Nice job by the Cardinals. 63 seconds to go. A 10-point Cardinal advantage. And they are just reaching until they blow that whistle. That one is going to go against Lexi Rogers. I believe that is the sophomore's fourth personal to go with her 8 points. And heading to the line for the Cardinals for a pair is Caden Ryu. She's 1 for 2 on her last trip. Calmly knocks down the first. She'll get a second. Carly will check in, and Nicole will check out for the Bluehawks. Second offering coming is no good. And back the other way in a hurry come the Bluehawks. They're going to say it went off of a Cardinal wing, so it'll stay Bluehawk ball. Boy, this Exeter team gets out in transition fast on misses. Bounce pass. Nice steal there. Gallagher couldn't control it. It looked like it went off a Bluehawk thigh. And they're going to say, I thought he said blue, but he pointed to BG, and Coach Rogers asking for an explanation while we get some more substitutes. And it is blue ball, so it will be Bluehawk possession. So he was, in fact, pointing the right way. Nice defense there. Both teams ultra aggressive defensively, forcing the action out wide. Good movement by the Bluehawks. In the paint, the runner, no good, but the clock will stop, and that'll be a two-shot opportunity. That foul is going to go against Maddie Long, And I believe that's Maddie's first to go with her 4 points that she scored in the first quarter. And heading to the free throw line for a pair will be Anna McGinnis. McGinnis misses the first. She'll get a second. She's going for her 15th point here. And she gets it. And here comes the full court pressure. Got to get it in, got to move. You got a lot of bodies, and they're just I don't think the bear hug is allowed in high school basketball. I could be wrong. But you have to do it because you got to get the clock stopped with 32 seconds to go. And it will be Ryu back to the line for two. Knocks down the first, they'll get a second. And McGillis will check back in, and Nicole Mellick will come out for the visitors. 2 out of 2 on that trip for Ryu. 29 seconds and counting. Need some offense and fast. Another pretty move. No, what a follow-up there by Emma Gillis. Nice job breaking the press. Good unselfish basketball. Don't need to shoot. Well done by the Cards. And here comes a foul, and you have to foul. That's going to be even Scherf, and I think that's just her first. Scoreboard has her for 2. 9 seconds left, so that's going to about wrap this one up. Cardinals going to go to 5-3 here as Maddie Long will head to the line. She knocks down the first. She'll get a second. In and out. Lane violation is called. And so Long is going to get another opportunity here. One of the Bluehawks crashed the boards a hair too quick. Long makes him pay as she knocks down the third offering. A steal there, and that's going to do it in this one. And a foul call there against Mellick. 10-point advantage for the Cards. Chance to bring it to 12 here as Drapo will head back to the free throw line. Saw a pretty deep bench tonight for these Cardinals as they used a lot of players. Back iron, no, 1 out of 2. Offensive rebound, that's going to do it for this one. And the Cardinals protect the nest. They win this one 76-64. They will go to 5-3. The Bluehawks, meanwhile, will fall to 4-5. As we mentioned, this is a Cardinal team that will play next here Saturday, the 25th, versus Mercy High School at 2:30 in the afternoon. Hope you all join us here on the Highlight Guy. Meanwhile, Exeter will be home against Spalding on the 27th. That one is a 6:30 start. We have time to take a break, Steve, and so I can crunch some numbers. We'll come back with some info for you. All right, we're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back with the wrap-up here of this one. Your final score, 76-64. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the final stats after these messages.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The Highlight Guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path. to playing sports in college.
All right, we are back at the Nest here on the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. It was a great high school basketball game by two pretty evenly matched teams. The difference in this one, the barrage of three-pointers provided by the Bishop Guertin Cardinals, and just a huge outpouring during that third quarter as they knocked down seven triples in the third frame. They had a huge fourth quarter and had some success from the free throw line to kind of pull away in this one. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ledger, an Exeter team that just got out in transition and really caught the Cardinals many times chasing from behind. The Cards fortunate enough to come away with the win. I'm sure transition defense will be something that Coach Orlando and Coach Brad talk about in their practices leading up to their run-in with Mercy on Saturday at 2:30. We'll do some scoring averages here for you for the visiting Exeter Bluehawks. And, of course, all of these are unofficial. These numbers unofficial. I had Lexi Rogers with 8 points, Anna McGinnis with 15, Jessica Mellick with 16, had that huge second quarter. It was Emma Gillis with 11, Carly Sherp with 9, and Nicole Mellick with 3. On the other side of the ledger for the victorious Bishop Guertin Cardinals, it was Maddie Long with 6. Caden Ryu had 21 points. Ayla Regan with 3. Talia Drapo with 12. Jason Roby with a cough. Maggie Gallagher with 4. Holly Dufo with 18. Jazz Rosario with 5. And Laura Marino with 7. All right, well, here's what we know as we look at the final results of this one. It was 8 Cardinals in the scoring column during this game. They were able to hit the three-point shot. They defended quite well. I thought they attacked the basket well at times also. They were able to hit that three-point shot, but as the game kind of wore on, they took advantage of some dribble driving to the basket and were rewarded with some good looks. From the free throw line, did a nice job there. Knocking down the free throws is what you have to do in this league if you want to win basketball games. Exeter was going to foul, put you on the line, make you earn it, and the Cardinals don't have those final numbers yet, but it appears there's a lot of SAT dots that are filled in, so they did quite well on that end of things. For this Blue Hawk team, you have to be impressed with the aggressiveness. They played good, tough defense, and they got out and they ran. They battled hard on the boards. They dominated the rebounds in the early going of this one, and that was the difference heading into halftime. They kept their foot on the gas pedal in the second half. BG was a little more aware and got back maybe a tad bit better in transition. It was a deep Bishop Guertin bench tonight. We saw them play a lot of players, and I'm sure Coach Orlando is still trying to figure out that rotation and how each of these players works with one another. Just the one senior on the court for the Cardinals, so this is still a very young team, in some ways inexperienced, but probably a team, and we've talked about this before, that no one's going to want to play come March. This is a team that if they knock down those three-point shots and they get that press going like we know that they can, and they get back in their transition defense, it can be a very tough out in the tournament. I think both of these teams will be tournament teams. Where they fall and how they are in the upper echelon, where they fit in, that remains to be seen. A lot of basketball to be played here in the state of New Hampshire. I want to thank all of you for watching us here tonight on The Highlight Guy. It was a great call on this one for you. Great to be back here in the Nest at Bishop Guertin. It's been a while, and hey, we liked it so much. We're going to come back on Saturday and do it again as the Cardinals welcome Mercy High School, and it's a long rivalry that these two teams have been going back and forth, a nice, healthy rivalry, out-of-state rivalry, and we're going to call that one for you here. 2:30 tip-off is the time for that one on Saturday. For my partner, Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures and the highlight guy, my name is Jason Roby, reminding you all that it is not the critic who counts, but you can always count on the critic. Take care, everybody, and stay warm. We'll see you soon.